what's up? You want me to do your makeup? Yeah, of course. Personally, I'm probably gonna hit the sack soon, getting cozy for bed. But yeah, I can definitely do your makeup. Although right now I only have my stuff, but I can make it work. Yeah. So I got all my brushes and all the goods. So I usually like to start out. Yeah, I can do it the same way like I usually do when we're just hanging out. So if I remember, I usually try to start off with some primer. I either use Bare Minerals or Milani. Let me see. Yeah. Which one would you like? Bare Minerals. You want that? Okay. Of course, yeah. Just get a little bit. I'll just dab it right on your face. And then just kind of rub it in. Yeah, of course. No, it works out that I had my makeup right with me, but I don't have all the extra supplies. But if you don't mind my makeup routine, then that works. Just gonna rub it in. Yeah, I know they say to like press it in to get it really set in the pores. It's supposed to be like pore minimizing, so like there. I try to be gentle with the skin, of course. So now we're just gonna go in with concealer. Where do I? Yeah, I have like an eye roller concealer. Yeah, sorry, I don't have the most lighting in this room. You know, you gotta get what you get. You gotta get what you can afford for rent these days, you know. I'm feeling like it's not in here. Did I drop it somewhere? Do you see it? Sorry about that. It was in the depths. I don't know how this little bag can lose things so easily, but I can. Okay. Let me see if this light can at least get a little bit brighter. There we go. Alright. Just gonna dab this under your eyes. What I like to do is kind of blend it a little bit with my pinky. And then, yeah, just to get it in the crevices. Like all the way, yeah. Like that. And then I'll dab some foundation around and then we'll blend it all. I kind of blend it more with the brush when I go in with the foundation. So, I like to go, so yeah, this was just a Garnier anti-dark circle roller, which, sorry to say, but I think it's discontinued. And then I just use the Bare Minerals. Yeah, it says shake well, so I was shaking. Get some right there. Okay, and then get the rest of that. So I kind of switch around between this brush and then this brush is honestly so soft. I think I'll use this, kind of buff it in. It's actually a Bare Minerals brush. it's like, I don't know, it feels more fancy and soft. So I'm just gonna get it worked in and then blend in the rest that's on your face. You can just turn a little bit so I can get to the ear and around the edges. Yeah, I like to make sure that we get all the edges blended so there's not like a stark line. And if you can turn it that way, I'm just gonna get this. Down the neck a little bit. Get the hairline. And over the eyes real quick. Okay, make sure it doesn't get any. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I go in, I pop it in a little extra with the Beauty Blender. It kind of helps smooth out the look. Just gonna get under the eyes. Your hair's kind of getting in the way a little bit, so I'm just gonna clip it. I have some clips. Yeah. Just get that hair. Just part that. Okay. That's good. Get this side. Yeah, if you can just tilt your head a little bit. Okay. Beautiful. Get that. Finish buffing that out. Blending. Sorry, I know I can get kind of aggressive. I don't want to get it in your eyes, so just let me know. Okay. And let's go in with bronzer now. So I like to use this. It's like an old Morphe palette, Glam Bronze. I got discounted at Marshalls. Yeah, the Marshalls makeup area is underrated. You can find lots of good makeup markdown. Yeah. Okay. It's like that. So that'll work. Make it work. It is buildable, so I usually go in heavy-handed, even though it like turns out pretty light. Just kind of up the cheekbone, and then the dots, sides of the forehead. What I like to do. You want to get under the chin too? Get that snatch jawline? Okay. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on how I'm feeling, I guess. Sorry, my tummy is making noise. don't trust myself with like nose contouring, bronzing. I just think it looks weird when I try to do it. So yeah, I think it looks good how it is. So next we'll go in with some blush and then setting powder, and then we'll do the eyes. So you want some highlighter? Let's see, I do have some, although I don't always wear it. So I have this blush that's like the highlighting glow blush. This is the blush that I normally use. Okay. Yeah, I can show you in a second. I just wanted to show, but the highlighter, I have like this Mary Kay sample highlight that's kind of nice. Oh, I dropped. It flew out. It must have flew out when I was scrambling through for the concealer earlier. It's like this Chroma Fusion highlighter. Yeah, I can use that with the, you like that? Yeah. Oh, you've liked it when I've used it on my face. Okay. Yeah, I can use it on you too. It's, Ioni. So, get that on the, just want to like slightly smile so I can just get the, I like to get the apples of the cheek and then work up. Like that. Not too much, but just enough. Yeah, I do like a little bit on the chin and then nose, a little bit on the forehead just to make it cohesive, but mainly on the cheeks. Yeah, this is buildable, similar to the bronzer. Okay, just make sure. Looks good. Okay, yeah. So, maybe I'll use this for the highlight. That might have been too much. Okay. Just do a little bit like that. The, what do you call it? Why am I blanking on that? The high point of the cheekbone. Maybe some right there. Yeah, just enough. That looks good. Okay. So sometimes I wear eyeshadow, sometimes I don't. But I have like a couple. Actually, let's set your face first. Let me just show you. So, yeah, I have some like neutrally, smoky, sparkly, and then, yeah, I have more like pinks in this one if that's what you're going for. Yeah, but let me just set your face real quick. Something about the setting powder just makes it look, the makeup, like, just altogether looks better. But also it helps set it in place and keeps it from creasing and creasing, as I like to say. So I think I left it like on, like the holes open, so I already have enough in the lid actually. Actually, let me do a little bit. That should be plenty. Actually, I might have done too much. Let me just. kind of poofs around. Okay, just hold still. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do my skincare routine and go to bed. But I love that you're going out having a good time, so. And I love to do your makeup, so. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have my other makeup supplies with me. I left them at my sister's house because I was doing her makeup with them and totally forgot. I'm glad you could stop by. In my dark, tiny shed of an apartment. Yeah, I don't even know if they consider this studio. I think it's like shed style or something. Cause yeah, you know, studio apartments are like $2,000 now, so gotta make do. I always said that when I was a kid, I wanted to buy one of those like Home Depot sheds and live in it, but that might actually happen now. Okay, so I know how you love your glam eyelashes, so I will curl yours for you. Even though I don't curl mine, but I know you do like that. For me, for some reason, it doesn't do anything for my eyelashes. Which I have a theory that it has to do with your hair type, maybe, because my head hair is so thin and flat that even when I like try to curl it, it just ends up flat again, like really fast. So maybe it's like that with my eyelashes, you know. But okay, sorry, I need to resituate my legs. I sound like I'm getting old here, losing circulation every 2 seconds. Okay. Still, here, let me just pumping it. Yeah, I saw in this really cute, like, not cute, I mean, I guess it's cute, but it was like a video from like the 80s or 90s that was like a makeup tutorial, and she like did the pumping first and then held it, and so, okay. I feel like I gotta do a couple more. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, I don't have many options, so we'll just make do with what I have, which is the e.l.f. mascara. Lash It Loud Volumizing. And I have my eyebrows stick. And then we can go in with eyeshadow. Actually, let me do that before I do. So you wanted like a more pinky eyeshadow to go in with the subtle. It's like a light pink. Okay. With maybe some sparkle. Yeah, I can do that with like the creamy sparkles if you want something subtle, but okay. I forget how delicate these are, and I go in and then it's like powder everywhere. Whoops. Okay. Let me kind of scooch the powder back in. Okay. You can just close your eyes. But I'll try to get like the outer edges mainly, and then Okay, I think that provided just the right amount. I don't want to get it in your eye. That just creates a beautiful backdrop for those eyes. Helps bring them out, and then the eyebrows and mascara will help as well to just glamify the look. Just gonna put that here in front of you if you don't mind. Yeah, I love this cozy, like, portable desk thing. I like, yeah, it's like a vanity except instead of a mirror, I'm sitting here doing your makeup. Just brush through them. I'm just gonna scoot things closer and scooch closer if that's okay. Okay. Just gonna go in and just blink when I say blink. So just hold still, look at me, and blink, 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 blink. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a second layer, but first I'm gonna do the bottom. So just look up. Yeah, don't go crazy on the bottom, but just look up. Beautiful. Okay, I think there was something else I was gonna do. Lips. So I've been enjoying this cute. Well, first I go in with the EOS strawberry chapstick, and then there's this like Barbie pink lipstick that I've been enjoying, or this lip gloss. Okay, depending on my mood. Sometimes I go just dab a little bit of this, or I mix this and this, and it's like a deep raspberry matte type of thing, or just lip gloss, or just depending. So okay, yeah, we can do that. So let me first go in. Sorry. Yeah, go. Okay. You just want these two. And then I'll go over it with, yeah, you might get some of the lipstick on, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe that off. But yeah, that gives it that glossy shine that, yeah, you were complimenting me the other day, and it was literally just this Bath and Body Works lip glossy that was given to me. It's got like glittery stuff, and yeah. I would like to try out like some different other like really glossy. I love like the glossy look on other girls, so I'm like, I'm gonna try like a really glossy like glazed lip look. But that's all I have for now. So yeah, that looks really good on you. You look beautiful. You already look beautiful, but now hopefully that just amped it up another level, and you can just have the confidence you were hoping to get. Not that you shouldn't have already been confident with that beauty, but hopefully you have fun tonight and be safe. And text me when you get home, because I always like to be reassured of when you get home. If I don't hear from you, I'm gonna be calling. Yeah. Oh, okay. No worries. You have fun. Let me just make sure I get these hair clips out, because you don't want to go with these clips. I mean, they're not, you could if you wanted, but they're not the cutest clips. So just get this on, that, and then let me get this. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. You have fun, and yeah, anytime. But I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed now. But thanks for trusting me today.